The thing that we talked about in the first class was how much of a commitment it would be. And it's a testimony to the people of Bossier Parish for all those that returned today saying that I'm willing to make that commitment.
These folks, these guys, are volunteers in something called Project Exodus in Bossier Parish, Louisiana. The sheriff in Bossier Parish, Sheriff Larry Dean, put out a press release recently announcing the creation of this Operation Exodus group. It's now been reported by the Shreveport Times, and that local reporting has been picked up nationally by Zach Roth at Talking Points Memo. The Sheriff's Department there says that Operation Exodus is designed to build a local paramilitary force to deal with the threat of, you know, threats and stuff. In the words of the Shreveport Times, quote, the Bossier Parish Sheriff's Office is launching a program called Operation Exodus, a policing plan for an end-of-the-world scenario involving a mostly white group of ex-police volunteers and a .50 caliber machine gun inspired in part from the book of Exodus in the Bible. The .50 caliber machine gun is for real. It's mounted on something the sheriff's office calls the war wagon. I so wish we had a picture of the Bossier County Sheriff's war wagon with its .50 caliber mounted machine gun. We do not have a picture of that. We do have these awesome shots of this 1955 Chevy/monster truck thingy that is also called the war wagon, but I don't think that's what they're putting the gun on. I think it's a different war wagon. The way Operation Exodus is going in Bossier Parish is that the sheriff came up with this idea. He put out the press release, and then the sheriff proactively contacted people who lived in Bossier Parish, who he wanted to join this little militia. And the sheriff chose 200 people. 195 of the 200 are white men. The sheriff is providing these people with shotguns and with batons and with riot shields. The sheriff has already started training them, as you can see, in hand-to-hand combat. And then there's the war wagon with the .50 caliber machine gun. Sheriff Dean explains the need for this militia as follows. As evidenced by recent terror threats, it's apparent that homegrown terrorists are in our midst. With the easy accessibility of the internet, it is quite possible that these local and international terrorists can form a national or multiple location attack on our nation at any given moment. And no matter whether we are a direct target or not, fear and panic will still permeate our community. Control will have to be regained to ensure the safety of our residents. That's where Operation Exodus comes into play. See, the 195 white guys in town who were just given guns by the sheriff, they're supposed to reduce your fear. Same with the .50 caliber thingy on the war wagon thingy, reducing the fear. The Shreveport Times asked Sheriff Larry Dean if, beyond just naming his militia after the book of Exodus, he was also motivated by an expectation of the rapture by the end of days. Sheriff Dean declined to comment on that. Joining us now is Frank Schaeffer, author of Crazy for God and a blogger for the Huffington Post. Mr. Schaeffer, thanks very much for joining us tonight. I appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on, Rachel.
Operation Exodus draws its name from the book of Exodus in the Bible. The sheriff explains that in his press release. What do you make of linking an effort like this to the Old Testament?
Well, it's kind of symbolic because the story of Exodus is the Jews, the people of God, fleeing an unjust ruler. So obviously it's a backhanded comment about the United States government, Barack Obama, what have you. And in my mind, it links up with these sheriffs who at the CPAC meeting a couple of weeks ago took an oath to break the law and not follow orders if they don't like what they're being told. Really what this is just another evidence of the fact that there's a right-wing fringe in this country, sometimes tied to militia movements, sometimes tied to the religious right that I write about in my book Crazy for God, sometimes just loonies, who essentially have given up on the United States government. And let me just add, as the father of a United States Marine who served in Afghanistan and Iraq, I don't take kindly to looking at a bunch of old white guys about my age with pot bellies grabbing 50mm machine guns and putting them on pickup trucks to look like the technicals, as they used to call them in Somalia, that a bunch of terrorists run around in, causing havoc. It certainly doesn't make me feel safer, but in terms of the biblical tie-in, it's very obvious. We have an unjust ruler in Washington. We don't believe in the system anymore, and we're being called to another place. I don't know where this is, maybe Florida or somewhere, but these guys certainly aren't going to make anybody any safer. They're just, you know, going to be in a big gun club, and doing their thing with some biblical expectation that they're somehow serving God by doing this or fighting I don't know what. It isn't terrorism they're fighting. They're just putting together a little militia group here to flee the rulers they don't agree with, I guess, and kind of the Dick Cheney America. You know, we've given up on our government protecting us. We say the president is not doing his job, so we give a 50 cal machine gun to some old white guy on a pickup truck and some shotguns to some good old boys, and I guess they'll take care of it.
Well, you know, it's the name of this group, the sheriff explaining that he named it Exodus because of the book of Exodus, is one of the things that most caught my attention about this, made me most want to talk to you about it. But it's not just the name of this militia group. When you get into the details of it, it turns out that the sheriff is also planning to use church facilities in the event of the kind of emergency that he imagines that he'd have to call out this group. Do you think there is a broader effort to try to bring churches and the militia movement together, and have you ever seen that before?
Well, absolutely. Look, as you know, because you've read my book, Crazy for God, which is this story about how I came out of the religious right and changed my mind, and why I did that, you know, ever since the 1970s, the link between the far right, the religious right, the loony right, and churches involved in everything from the anti-abortion movement to the secessionist movement to the Christian school movement, the homeschool movement, the Reconstructionists who believe we've got to impose Old Testament law on the United States. You know, it all ties in. Now, it's not some big nefarious plot. It's just a bunch of very like-minded people, usually ignorant people, semi-educated rubes a lot of the time, who, you know, think that somehow that if you load your basement full of ammunition and guns and read the Bible dawn to dusk and homeschool your kids and talk in big terms about, you know, Barack Obama having failed us or not making America safe, that somehow this is patriotism. Actually, it's not patriotism. What it is a vote of a lack of confidence in our military and our police. Look, we have institutions to take care of national emergencies. They're called fire departments. They're called the United States Marines. They're called the CIA and the NSA. These are the people who represent our elected government, whether we always like what they're doing or not. If 200 people have to arm themselves, basically what they're saying is we don't believe in the United States anymore. We don't believe in the military anymore. The guys up at Parris Island tonight who are sweating away in boot camp like my son did are wasting their time. We don't trust them to do their job. And so, you know, we'll get some crazy old white coot on a pickup with a 50 cal machine gun cruising his neighborhood to do God knows what. But calling it Exodus is just simply another way of linking it to this Bible-based, Reconstructionist, crazy movement in our country that essentially has seeded from the Union within our own nation, as I talk about in my book. We have a bunch of people who don't believe in America anymore, and the odd thing is they wrap themselves in the flag, call themselves patriots. And, you know, this is just crazy. And, of course, it fits in with this larger trend that you see, for instance, with the Blackwater people, who are a private army run by a Reconstructionist fanatic Christian guy who have gone all over the world working with the CIA, but not under the control of the real government. Well, this is just sort of the rube version of that on a smaller scale, but it's part of a larger trend, and it bodes very ill for our country and our democracy, all joking aside.
Frank Schaeffer is the author of Crazy for God. Sir, thank you for your time and your insight tonight. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.